This week on Discover Oklahoma, offbeat destinations to delight your Valentine,
Tulsa's novel Hideout,
a spot for aerodynamics,
Celebration, a stop to go nuts over,
Love County's ever-changing menu,
a stop to smell the Rose District,
a pet boutique to love, meow, and forever.
and heart-healthy trails worth lacing up for. Come with us now to Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, I'm Lauren Nelson with some unexpected destinations to share with your Valentine.
And I'm Dino Lalli. We do have a quirky itinerary today, but right now I'm feeling a bit like Cupid with my bow and arrow.
Well, that's the point. We're thinking outside the box of chocolates today, and we're at a destination where even Cupid could hone his skills, Archery Outpost in Tulsa. If you and your Valentine are game for some friendly competition, this spot is right on target. With a fully stocked store and a shooting range upstairs, it's a one-stop shop for archery enthusiasts everywhere.
Archery Outpost is the pro archery shop here in Tulsa. And we specialize, of course, in bow hunting and archery for all the people that have the interest in both sports.
Bows and arrows and targets, oh my!
Everything that they need to pursue their type of entertainment. If it's target archery or archery in the schools, we have that. If it's bow hunting, we have everything that a person needs to be a successful bow hunter.
Now that you're fully outfitted, make a trip upstairs and try your hand at hitting those targets.
We're going to have lessons that if you want to learn how to do archery, we'll have summer camps up there, and then we have open range times.
To book a space at the range, all you need to do is call and make a reservation.
It is definitely a year-round thing, and we'll have a lot of bow hunters that keep their skills sharp by staying in the range.
No matter your skill level, there's something for everyone at Archery Outpost.
We're here to help, and you can start very modestly, or you can go all in, just depending upon what you want to do. And then the good thing about Archery Outpost is even if you don't have the equipment, come on by. We have equipment that you can rent. We can go up, walk you through an introductory lesson, and see if it's something that you want to do.
You can draw back your bow at Archery Outpost each Tuesday through Saturday. Find all the deets at travelok.com/Archery Outpost so you can plan to get your Cupid on.
All right, Drake,
All right,
tell me how to do
Take
this.
this knock and put it below that little knot right there.
All right, got it.
And you put your 3 fingers below there.
Okay.
You're just going to draw the way back.
All right.
Point at the target over there and just let it go.
Not bad. I hit the target.
Not too bad, not too bad.
But if this whole Cupid thing misses the mark for you, we've got plenty of destinations to help you get your heartfelt message across.
Videographer Tommy Evans and I visited a spot where you can let your Valentine know you're nuts about them. How long have you revered the pecan? Just about any general cookbook you pick up, chances are you will find a recipe for a pecan pie. What's not to like about the pecan? They're very nutritious, versatile, and delicious. Did you know it's actually a fruit? And it's the only native nut to the United States. And here at Miller Pecan Company, you can find a lot of pecans.
Our biggest seller is definitely still our raw pecans you take home, you can bake with or make your own candy and everything at home. But we also offer, I think, probably 30 some different flavors of pecans here. And we also started carrying a lot of cashews and almonds and peanuts.
There are over 30 different flavors of pecans like jalapeno, Cajun, cheddar chipotle, just to name a few. Look at these. Of course, before you see them here, they do go through a rather extensive process, and it all starts usually with a semi-trailer filled with pecans.
Once we unload them, we'll actually have to size them, get them all, sized down to the same size nuts. And from that point, we'll actually sanitize them, and then they'll run right into the crackers and through the shellers and through a whole array of equipment. And after all the equipment and everything, they finally go through hand inspection across the inspection table where the human eye still sees every pecan that goes in our box.
While there are numerous products in the store from which to choose, one of my favorites is the fudge made right here.
We're right here next to Grand Lake. A lot of retired people and stuff, and they come up here and get their fudge, and it'll last them a week. When it runs out, they come get more.
Carrie Miller, who's the office manager, also makes the fudge, and during the holiday season, she says she makes it about once a week.
There is a solid 15 flavors we usually have all the time. And then we play around for the seasons. So summer, we'll have birthday cake, and you know, this fall we had pumpkin pie. A full batch will make about 36 pounds, and I will do a chocolate and a vanilla. So then it takes a good 3.5, 4 hours. We use, you know, the real butter, the cream, and because the chocolate pecan fudge is just like my grandma's.
And when it comes to their pecan candy,
We buy it back from different companies that we actually supply pecans to. So there are pecans, we just didn't make the candy.
if you're wanting to buy fresh, raw pecans, Miller Pecan Company can get you fixed up. And don't forget that fudge. You can shop online for Valentine's Day or pay a visit when pecan season rolls around again. Find their website at travelok.com/MillerPecans.
Now, if you thought that place was nutty, then wait until you see our next story. We promised off-the-beat Valentine's Day ideas, and this lodging option delivers.
Wait till you tell your sweetie you're headed to the Greasers Hideout. But if your love interest is a big fan of the Outsiders movie based on S.E. Hinton's classic novel, they will truly appreciate one man's labor of love. Brian Ponyboy Boone and I headed to Tulsa to drop in on this very cool Airbnb.
Getting this house turned into a classic Airbnb was the result of two Dannys working together. It has been a perfect partnership. The first Danny is the energetic Danny Boy O'Connor, who says buying the house across the street from the Outsiders Museum gave him several ideas and options.
And so as we started to rework the house, it needed some work and fix a few things, I thought, why not?
Why not use the house to display memorabilia that doesn't fit in the museum? Buying the house, though, presented another solution for Danny.
I collect feverishly. I never stop looking for S.E. Hinton related items, whether it's the Outsiders text, Rumblefish, that was then, this is now. And I have a very large collection of stuff, and I thought this is going to be the perfect outlet for me to hang up some of the stuff that we can't show at the Outsiders House Museum, because it too is a house.
The second Danny is Danny Waddell. She manages the house.
So when we first opened, we had a lot of fans and fanatics that were super excited to be one of the first few people to stay. So even locals to Tulsa booked the Airbnb just to experience it. And then since then, the word is getting out, and we've had other people book for a company that's coming to town in Tulsa.
As you can imagine, staying here is a unique experience.
The exact opposite of staying in a hotel. A hotel is a cookie cutter. It's very, ABC is what you get. Every single room is the exact same. And this is a true immersion experience that you can't get anywhere else.
This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that can comfortably accommodate 6 to 7 people. When it came to decorating, Danny looked at the house as a blank canvas.
I bought 2 couches, thinking each of them was the one. I bought that one first, and then I saw a gold one on the internet. I was like, no, there's no way I can't own that gold couch. So you get to stay in the house that was seen in the movie, but it's filled with historic stuff. We've done the kitchen to reflect more of a 50s greasers thing, Route 66 and some Chevrolet stuff in there and whatnot. But for the most part, the house is really just packed to the rim with all kinds of Outsiders collectibles. There's a few pieces from Rumblefish, and there's a few that was then, this is now posters or trinkets. But you really get to have a one-of-a-kind, authentic experience in Tulsa.
You don't have to be a movie fan to stay here. This Airbnb is comfortable and relaxing. There's an ambiance here you won't find anyplace else.
For Outsiders fans, it's a little slice of heaven, and that's just the best it's going to get.
The Outsiders movie is practically required viewing for us Okies, and now Greasers Hideout can put you at the scene to star in your own private Greasers weekend. Click on travelok.com/Greasers Hideout to book your stay.
Did you know, Dino, that author S.E. Hinton was just a high school student when she wrote The Outsiders?
She was, and she still lives in Tulsa, and she's never stopped writing. In fact, 4 of her novels have been made into movies.
As far as young novelists go, Oklahoma's own S.E. Hinton is among the most beloved.
And that's what we're talking about this week, love. And we've got lots more unexpected Valentine destinations to share, including a Tulsa spot for pugs and kisses and poodles of love.
And then a sweet venue where you can espresso your true feelings. See, I can do it too.
Sounds like a place with a latte love. We'll be right back.
The free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide is your North Star, lighting your way to jaw-dropping beauty and heart-pumping adventure. Order or download yours today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma.
We're aspiring Cupids today at Archery Outpost in Tulsa.
We've got some heartfelt Valentine's Day ideas for everyone, regardless of your relationship status.
And this next stop is perfect for those who love long walks and snuggling on the couch.
And treats and tail wagging, but of course, everybody says you can't beat puppy love.
If your Valentine happens to be four-legged, our Julie Chin and Chris Cook found a pet boutique and bakery in Tulsa where you're going to want a doggy bag.
Jenny Gilpin has a passion for pets.
They're such great companions, especially since we've all been home this year. I think everybody's formed a closer bond with their dogs and cats and just want to spoil them and make sure they have the best, the healthiest.
And she's made that easier with her new store, Fetch. A space thoughtfully filled with everything a pet lover needs. And what makes this store extra special is its focus on health. The products sold here are all natural and contain no wheat, corn, or soy.
People come to us for the holistic food that you can't find. All of these companies have deals with small independent retailers that they're not going to sell to Chewy and PetSmart in those big box stores. So we can have, be able to do the same sort of discounts that they would if they bought in bulk.
Fetch also has a specialty pet bakery with treat flavors ranging from bacon grilled cheese to beef tacos. Pet birthday cakes are also big here.
We've got some in stock all the time, or if you need it personalized, you just need a couple weeks heads up and can get it to say happy birthday spot or whatever it is and get it made for your baby.
You'll find Oklahoma-made items like these chew products from a Piedmont farm. A local seamstress makes these fun bandanas, and these custom rustic pup crates are made in Tulsa.
They actually did a 3-tiered guinea pig cage not long ago, so it's not limited to just dogs. They do beds and cat litter boxes, but they're here in town and do completely custom.
While dogs like store mascot Beans get a lot of loving here, there's a fun cat corner too. You'll also find clothes, grooming products, and tons of toys. Furry friends are welcome here, and of course, invited to go fetch.
Come on down, let your dog pick out their own treat or toy. It's so fun to watch them sniffing all the toys on the wall, find the one they love, take it in their mouth, shopping with it, and it's really cute.
In Tulsa, I'm Julie Chin, Discovering Oklahoma.
Fetch in Tulsa has lots for your pet Valentine to drool over. They're open every day except Sunday, and we'll leash their website to ours at travelok.com/fetch.
Okay, Dino, when you think of quintessential Valentine's Day, what comes to mind?
Well, red roses, of course.
Well, who wouldn't appreciate a whole city of red roses?
Well, in fact, isn't Broken Arrow known as the City of Roses?
It sure is. And their revitalized arts and entertainment district, the Rose District, is tailor-made for hosting girl trips or Galentine's Day celebrations this time of year.
Jason Grubbs and Brian Boone picked a place in the heart of the district that's baking the world a better place.
In downtown Broken Arrow's Rose District, you'll find the Lauranne Bakery Company, a light, airy, and welcoming spot full of homemade treats, coffee, and gifts.
It's cool, it's cozy, it's friendly. It definitely has that local homey vibe.
I just want it to be comfortable. I want it to feel like someone's second home.
Owner Kim Washburn and her sister-in-law started the bakery several years ago out of their home with just cupcakes. Today, there's quite a bit more on the menu, with several of them being staple items.
Like our cinnamon rolls are always in the case, our chocolate chip cookies.
Those often sell out every day.
Super, super good. I'm a huge peanut butter cookie guy, and so they have an amazing peanut butter cookie.
Cupcakes can go quickly, too.
Cupcakes vary by flavors, but we usually have 4 to 5 different cupcake flavors in our case. We always have scones, some sweet, some savory.
There's oatmeal cream pies and dessert bars.
They're amazing. Every day they're super good. I don't eat a ton of them, but I do love them when I do.
And on the weekends, some additional desserts.
Like pie slices and cheesecake and stuff like that.
The cakes are works of art. Order them big and small.
For birthdays, anniversaries, baby showers, you name it, we'll do it.
Not only are there 18 to 20 tasty treats you can pick up out of the glass case, there's all sorts of great gifts too. In fact, this whole table is filled with items made right here in Oklahoma.
We try to keep everything on our retail wall priced under $30.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like, I love local handmade, like non-Walmart things, and you can find a lot of that here. It's like a lot of unique products.
He just bought a Christmas present for a friend here, actually.
Yeah, one of their mugs.
Yeah.
From locally made gifts to handcrafted sweets, the delicious coffee is locally roasted too.
The best thing on the menu, look, is Irish cream maple latte with oat milk. No doubt, no doubt. It's the best drink that you can get here.
I love everything. Their drip coffee is really good, just like their simple coffee. I love their iced lattes, oat milk lattes. It's all super good.
All of it helping to create a welcoming, warm vibe at Lauranne Bakery Company.
Our heart at Lauranne is just so focused around community. We really want to be a place that people feel welcome, to always be a place for people to come to and to enjoy one another.
In downtown Broken Arrow, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
Lauranne has 2 Broken Arrow locations to delight you. We'll link their website to ours so you can find your perfect batch at travelok.com/Lauranne. That's spelled Lauraannae.
We're only halfway through our Out of the Ordinary Valentine's Day show.
We have been exploring matters of the heart this week, but coming up next, we're going to get heart healthy.
Have you ever told your Valentine to hit the trail? Coming up next, we'll show you what we mean, and it's not mean.
And then, like I tell my wife, I only have fries for you.
Oh dear.
Okay, how about hand-cut fries, that is, cozied up to a gourmet burger some folks swear is the best in the state.
If you're passionate about what's on your plate, stay right where you are. We'll be back in a flash.
Oklahoma Today's 2023 food issue is packed with the state's most delicious destinations. Food Worth the Drive spotlights some of Oklahoma's best eats, from steak and Guyman to corn dogs in Hochatown and everything in between. We have shops, recipes, and an extensive guide to the history and future of Thai food in Oklahoma. You can savor all the flavor of our state by subscribing today for only $14.95. Oklahoma Today magazine. Break through the ordinary.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma.
You know, as far as Valentine's Day shows go, I think somewhere we took a hard right and we just veered off the beaten path.
Hey, but this next stop is going to get us right back on the path, or trail that is. For Valentines who love the outdoors, these next destinations have a healthy heart in mind.
Tommy Evans and I set out to send the perfect Valentine card, yo, for those who still believe in love.
Of all the many different manners in which to stay in shape, I think walking is the easiest. It's also the safest and least expensive, and guess what? It can also be the most fun and relaxing, especially on a beautiful day. Either alone or with friends, taking a hike or walk is good for you in so many ways. To promote public health and wellness, the Oklahoma State Parks Division has created heart-healthy trails. These 17 state parks have them now. Today, we are at Lake Murray State Park.
I think it's a nice addition to what we already have. We have a tremendous amount of trails here at Lake Murray State Park, so this gives it a little bit different aspect than what we have. So it's a short distance on paved trails, and so adds something new to what we already have. This is a cool trail. It's a little bit through the woods and all through the cabins, right by a playground, so there's a lot to do while they're on the trail. It's a half-mile trail. If you walk to the end and back, you've gone a mile. There's some information that you can pick up at the park office or the lodge about the trail.
And for the record, scientific findings say there are numerous benefits from walks, both long and short. From reducing the risk of developing high blood pressure, diabetes, and heart disease, walking is simply a wonderful way to reduce stress.
Walking this particular trail, I mean, it's really relaxing. It's like if you got some things going on that's bugging you, bothering you, whatever, come out here and walk the nature trails or this heart healthy trail. I mean, it's peaceful. I mean, it's really peaceful. Just the outdoors, it's peaceful. Just come out and walk the trails. I think you'll be great when you leave.
Enjoying one's surrounding is certainly a big part of taking a walk along a trail such as this.
The scenery is beautiful. You see all sorts of different animals running through. I mean, it's just peaceful, quiet, calm. You can listen to all the different sounds and stuff, and it's really enjoyable. I think it's a great idea because it keeps people healthy, and you can come out with your kids and get exercise instead of staying in front of the TV or on your tablets and phones all the time. So it's a really good idea for people to come walking and get healthy, get their exercise in.
You can find all the state's Heart Healthy trails listed on the OK State Parks app thanks to the AARP Oklahoma. Click on the drop-down menu and select Heart Healthy Trails to find a complete list. Winter's a great time to hit the trails, no bugs, and wildlife is easier to spot.
You can surprise your Valentine with a heart-healthy trek through one of America's most changing landscapes, Oklahoma. Click around travelok.com/healthy trails to make your own Heart Healthy Trails itinerary.
Of course, another way to plan your heart-racing excursion is with the help of our new travel and outdoor guides. We're almost finished with this out-of-the-ordinary Valentine's Day show, and we hope we've given you some imaginative ways to celebrate love.
And we are not finished yet. Up next, an off-the-charts grilled cheese that is perfect for telling your Valentine, "You melt me."
Oh.
You'll always brie mine. I'm trying here.
Anyway, this restaurant in Love County is fabulous, even if Dino's puns are cheesy.
I see what you did there.
Be right back.
Inside the Oklahoma Travel Guide, inspiration grows and history glows. Adventures are epic, immersive, and larger than life, like Oklahoma. Order or download your free guide at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma.
Our show this week has been all about love, just in time for you to make your Valentine's Day plans.
And of course, we had to include a jaunt to the county most appropriately named for this episode, Love County.
Nuzzled in between Lakes Murray and Texoma and hugging the Red River, Love County's seat is Marietta, and that's where a seat is reserved for you.
Shelley Mills and Chris Cook followed their appetites to a popular eatery with an ever-changing menu where Chef Rodney puts his heart into every dish.
Welcome to The Taste by Chef Rodney. This restaurant along Main Street in Marietta has quickly gained a loyal following.
I love absolutely everything about this place. The cleanliness, the neatness, the variety of chairs and tables, and the food is awesome.
Chef Rodney Washington and his wife are the owners.
I'm having more fun now than I ever have, and less stress.
Chef Rodney has cooked for big corporate events, even presidents, but the pace of life in Marietta was what won him over.
We tell people that, feel at home. So that's the feeling we want them to have.
And I know it's hard to get going in a small town, but their business is just multiplying. It's a great place to eat and to be.
While there are a handful of staple items, much of the menu changes from one day to the next.
If you're not the biggest fan of what's on the menu today, just come back tomorrow. It's always something different.
You're not eating the same old thing every single day.
Dishes from a variety of cultures keep customers coming back. The OMG burger is a crowd favorite.
My girls and my kids all love their OMG burger. They say it's the best hamburger you can get anywhere.
So what I do is marinate it with a brisket au jus. So that way I don't put any salt or pepper on my burgers. So, and they're always juicy.
The chips are cut fresh, boiled in a seasoned pot of water, and then fried, giving them a soft crunch. Chef Rodney says one of the unexpected favorites is the grilled cheese sandwich. But trust me when I say this is no ordinary grilled cheese.
Because we got tired of making a kid grilled cheese. So we said we need a grown folks grilled cheese.
It's a mixture of cheeses and spreads.
We grill it on all four sides.
Paired with a tomato bisque, this sandwich is delicious. And you can't come here without trying one of the many desserts. Chef Rodney's wife makes most of the pies, but the most talked about dessert is the Bananas Foster pudding. It's a fancy twist on an old favorite.
We call it the comeback. because once you try it, you always come back.
After spending years cooking in the Dallas metro area, Rodney says opening this restaurant has been a nice change of pace. Customers say they are glad he chose Marietta as home.
I think it is about the best thing that happened to Marietta in years.
In Marietta, Shelley Mills, Discover Oklahoma.
To plan your Love County road trip, first visit travelok.com for all the sites and stops along the way. And we'll link you to the Taste by Chef Rodney's website from ours at travelok.com/thetaste.
A big Cupid-style thanks to the great folks here at Archery Outpost in Tulsa for hosting us this week. We've had so much fun.
We have indeed.
Archery Outpost is open Tuesday through Saturday for all of you aiming for a new activity this year. We'll link to their website from ours at travelok.com/archeryoutpost.
And we also want to thank all of you for watching today.
All right, Dino, I want to see you take a shot.
All right, let's see what happens here.
Hey!
Not too
All
bad.
right, I'm
All
going
right,
with the
all right,
with the
go
closer
ahead.
one, with the closer option here.
Not bad, not bad at all. Actually, you know, I was aiming at the one next to it anyway, so we won't go into detail on that.
So until next time, remember,
there's always something strangely Valentine-ish to discover in Oklahoma.